Hey guys, so this is your week 3 strength workout again, done on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So we're starting off just press ups, so we've went through them now at this stage and hopefully you're getting the hang of them well. So just again to show you, make sure you're trying to progress each time. So if you haven't done them on the knees, at least try and go to the feet, and like I said, just come down a wee bit and back up and you'll progress it. That's just probably the handiest way of doing it. There's a couple of ways of doing it, but that's probably the handiest, just to kind of build up the strength. But yeah, just make sure you're progressing, or if you haven't doing them on the full with on the feet and that, just try and go a wee bit low this week, and always try and just keep progressing the whole thing. Okay, so we're just here. So if you haven't, just coming down a wee bit, just try and get a wee bit further, and always keep the hips in line. You see a lot of this with press ups, but make sure you're focusing on bending the elbows and then just straighten them. If that's all you focus on, it'll help to just get you thinking about what you're doing more. Okay. Then we have in and out squats. So these are can be right tough when you're banging them out. See, the feet reasonably wider apart than normal for your squats. You're sitting the hips back and down, so you're still sitting in a nice kind of upright position, and you're just touching the ground, and then you're jumping. Feet are tight together, and then wide apart again, and you're just bouncing in and out, nice and nippy. And again, this is just dependent on your fitness level, how quick you can do it. But always try and keep the head up and forward. If you can't do them, then just go back to the normal ordinary squats. And lastly, the cossack. So these are tight enough, and people generally kind of get these wrong. But you just want to tilt to one side, and this leg steps straight, roll onto the heel, and that toe's pointing to the ceiling. You're sitting back into it, so you're stretching the ground here, and you're strengthening quad out here, or just going the other side. And just take your time. Always kind of take your time in the exercise, just to get used to them, get into the swing of it. Just sit right back and down and deep into it. Obviously, a lot of these might be able to go that deep, you might just kind of be here. But that's okay as well, because you're just building on it and just building it up. Next we have, so that's your first set. This is your second set then. So we're going all the Bulgarian split squats. So I'll just show you these, but some of you might just be fitting them. We'll go bodyweight first. You're tied to a bench or a chair, windowsill, whatever you can get. You're tight, step out, both feet, just throw the foot back. Again, ideally you do them beside the wall, so you're not going to help, and just kind of line yourself up. And then you're coming down nice and deep, and you want to try and get the hamstring near enough parallel to the ground, or as low as you can, drag through the heel, and come right up. See as well, my knee's not going past my toe, so you don't want to be out like this, with the heel up or anything. You want to keep it all nice and smooth. Straight down, just not straight and bending or putting the hips down. A lot of people lean forward, but it's all about the hips. Just sit down in it, drive to the heel back up, okay? And then obviously do each leg. You can also do these with the dumbbells. Just have dumbbells by your side and just do it from there, okay? So that'll help to progress it again. If you can't do them, just do the split lunges we did before, just like that. So you can do that instead of putting it up on the bench. Then we have renegade rows that we've done before as well. Just right up. Just hold it a second at the top. And if you can't, or if you want to progress it then, get some dumbbells and just hold it a couple of seconds at the top. Preferably if you're doing it with the dumbbells, depending on how brave you are or how you want to get on, try and use the rounder ones because they'll slide and make it tougher for you. If you've the flat ones then it's pretty handy. Then you have one leg RDL, so that's just remaining deadlift. So you go side on, and you're standing on your right leg, you're just coming forward. Left hand, it doesn't make a massive difference, but I like to just go left hand. So you're just going opposite hand to toe, just right up. If you can, try and keep this other leg off the ground. If you're really struggling, you can tap the ground with it to help your balance. Get that back foot right back behind you. And make sure to come back, stand up tall, just nice and slowly back down. So this is great for the hamstrings, and again, if you can make it tougher, grab your dumbbells, so we just go the other leg, and you're just coming down, so I'm a bit close to the wall there, but just to show you, so you can just put them in your hands. Just nice and slow down, and back up, okay? If you can't get all the way to the ground, don't worry about it. You might only get to maybe here, and then back up. That's okay to build it up. Again, you can do it beside a wall for a bit of help. Even like that. As long as you get the hamstring stretch and strengthen, you can do it beside a wall for a bit of balance to build it up. Then we're on to our last restart, our third one. First exercise is tuck jumps. So again, these are tough, but very good. You're not doing a whole pile of reps on them. Okay, so you just want to make sure you're dragging the knees up into your chest. Okay, so you just want to drag them right up as best you can. Okay, and then if you need to take a wee breather, take the breather, go again. But ideally, you want to get the reps just banged out without the too much of a rest in between. So you just want to be up. Okay, and then do as many as you can. Make sure you're dragging the knees. You see a lot of this. Flick the heels to the back side, get the knees up the front. If you can't do the tuck jumps again, we'll just go back to our ordinary squats. Then we have, so a wee bit just for the shoulders. You're just going to get your stopwatch at your shoulder level. 40 seconds just punching out. For maybe 4 or 5 seconds, punch it up. So you're just keeping that going for 40 seconds. And again, if you can, get really light dumbbells, just punch it out, punch it up. Or even for this one, you know, even wee tins of beans to do the job, because you're just punching out, just get the shoulders going. And then you're doing 60 seconds, hands out, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, okay? So as soon as you do your punching out and punching up, you know, put the tins down or whatever you're using, or even just go straight into this one, just to really fatigue the shoulders, okay? So towards the end, the shoulders should really be burning, and it's just a good wee way of hitting the shoulders, and the tuck jumps down before that, we'll get the legs going and all that, okay? So if you have any questions, be sure to let me know, and make sure to walk through the progressions. Anyone can do these workouts, and just depending on your level, you know, you do the easier alternative or tougher alternative, okay? So yeah, any questions, let me know. So that's that, the last strength workout. Thanks for watching, alright?